I had some guy comment here a while back, said that I was calling this thing a wing. He wasn't going to watch my videos. Whatever. Hurt my feelings. Welcome back, everybody. This is Sunday, March the 1st of 2026. We're headed west on Highway 58 out of Jonesville, Virginia. Planning on running down into Tennessee, probably Sneedville area, down towards Rogersville. Just a short ride, probably be 100 miles or less. I did a little shakedown ride on the Gold Wing there yesterday, making sure it was in good shape from where I had done so much work on it over the winter time. Did good yesterday, so let's see how she does today. It's the Lee County Courthouse, Sheriff's Office. Got somebody down here on a bicycle holding up traffic. We have several bicyclists around here. Gotta watch out for them. I'll stop down here at the Marathon, grab a little gas if the pumps aren't full. We're headed west on Kurt Russell Road. This is about a 5-mile bypass to keep you off the 4-lane highway. Nice pretty countryside drive through here. Farmland. Around 70 degrees out here today. Pretty warm for the 1st of March. Our 10-day outlook is supposed to be 60s and 70s just about every day. A day or two in there where it might be in the 50s. A lot of rain in the forecast. Try to ride a little while we can, I guess. I've said it before, I'll say it again. As far as I'm concerned, this is the perfect temperature for riding. 65, 70 degrees. Got Stone Mountain over on the right there. State boundary between Virginia and Kentucky. Supposed to have a little rain moving in this evening. I actually checked the weather right before I started out because it was looking kind of rainy. It's fired up now though. Be coming up on the Flannery Bridge Road here in a second. We'll take a left on that and go over to Mulberry Gap. River. Get behind some of the Amish folks up here. They're horse and buggy. Hope I can get around them without scaring them horses up. Just one horse. Looked like it had a lady driving. Not sure whether those are Amish or Mennonites. I know we for sure have a lot of Mennonites in the area. Not sure about Amish. A little windy through here. Coming up on one of the prettiest views around here. Top of this knoll you can see forever. This community is called Thompson Settlement. Looks like there's been a horse right through there. Road up here in the curve will take you to the Beech Grove community off to the right. We still got a lot of fine gravel in the middle of the lanes. You have to watch out for it. Or they've graveled the road when it snowed. We had 2 or 3 little snows this winter. I think our deepest snow was about 4 inches. Up on another bicyclist up here. Might be one of the Amish or Mennonites one. Yep, it is. This area is called Phoebe's Butt or Fitz Gap, depending on how politically correct you want to be. Not sure who Phoebe was. I worked at the post office for this particular area. The carrier that was on this route, she wouldn't call it Phoebe's Butt. Everybody else did though. That guy who's riding that bicycle back there, I'd say he was a Mennonite. He didn't have a beard. Of course, I think with the Amish it depends on your age or if you're married or not or something other. I would have to do a little research on that. I didn't realize those folks were living down this close to the state line. I thought they were all back in the Flatwoods area. Coming up on the state line boundary between Virginia and Tennessee. This little store down here pretty much is the boundary line for the states. State line grocery. Road changes right there. Well, I'd say we're in Tennessee now. Speed limit changes. Goes from 55 to 40. Tennessee don't want you going as fast as Virginia. Not in this particular area. This is the Mulberry Gap area of Tennessee. Take a left-hand turn right up here on Road 63. Kind of a bad intersection. You can't see over that hill straight ahead there. It'll take us down to Snadeville. Snade, Vegas. You watch any of YouTuber Corey Wheat Customs. Corey builds old trucks and stuff. He comes down here to Snadeville every year for a car show. Brings some of his rigs. We'll have to climb the mountain to get over to Snadeville. Drop down in a little valley right here and then we'll go up yon mountain. Zigzag our way up through there. noticed any other bikers yet. Wonder where everybody's at today. There's some gravels I gotta watch out there. There's some gravel. I know that's a big divot took out of the road. Must have brought a trailer up to here or something, drug it. Almost to the top. Here's the top. And we'll start down the other side into Sneedville. Kind of hazy out here today. Back brake is dragging on me a little bit sometimes, not every time, just sometimes. Mustang making a lot of racket. Didn't know what was coming at me. I heard it before I saw it. Big city of Sneedville. Take a right here on 33. Traffic jam in Sneedville today. Oh, run a red light. Didn't even see that till too late. I was watching that car in front of me. Must be having a water line project going on here. This little area up here on the right is where a lot of people sell produce. Right there. Nice shady spot. Take a left down here on 66. Run around towards Rogersville. Looks like there's a couple of bikers sitting over there at the gas station. Clinch River. speed limit all the way up to 50 here. There's several good riding roads down here on this part of Tennessee. Roads 66 and 31 and 70. Clinch Mountain Road. 70 if you go on across through Rogersville, drop down, go over to Hot Springs, North Carolina. You want to go that far? I was trying to think that little old town down there before you get to Hot Springs, it knew something. What is that place called? I'll think of it after a while. They got hit pretty hard by Hurricane Helene. I know the French Broad River goes through there. I tell you, you get to be this old, you forget everything. Well, I'm not looking to go fast through here, but I'd like to go a little quicker than 35 mile an hour, being as the speed limit is 50. Don't want to drop off the left edge there. It's a long way down. Forward pickup. The church up here on the left, we stopped and waited out a rainstorm a couple years ago up here. Right there, the Stony Gap Baptist. I think this might be the Clinch Mountain Road going to the left. Thankfully those guys are going that way. Clinch Valley Road, not Clinch Mountain. Well, I finally get out from behind that car and the speed limit actually drops to 35. Go up a little hill here, looks like. This is a cool little stretch. Do a U-E here. Got some sharp shoulders here too. Drop off pretty good. Guys going a little more than 35. Right up here, they've had a big slide a few years ago. You see there where they fixed the road back. The rest of the road here, they got it reinforced with concrete, that bank. Put a lot of gravel down in there. Gravel and rock. There's another area that's concreted up. And another, probably this whole area through here, prone to sliding. There's another slide area. Mountainous roads keeps the road crews busy. The water runs across the road here. Big rooster over here in somebody's yard. Junction 94 just ahead. We'll take a left here out towards Pressman's home. Sandman Motel. Several people live in little campers and stuff back through here. There's a couple ponds. Wouldn't really call it a lake up here, but it's a good sized pond. There's a camper up there on the left. Not a camper, but a little old outbuilding, utility building. And there's somebody living in the mud. Right hand side of the road all the way down through here is swampy. Water runs across the road. We got a collie up here. Hope he's not a chaser. He is. He gave up real quick though. What all the white pipes are for over in there. Might just be marking the creek through there. I'd say that's what that is. Marking the flow of water. Coming upon the Pressman's home area here now, the road splits. Speed limit drops down to 30. See all these rows of pine trees. Pressman's home, it was in operation in the early 1900s all the way up to I think 1967. The Pressman's Union built this area. They had a post office and I think a commissary, hospital, hotel. Had all kinds of stuff back in here. Their hospital had a sanatorium for people with tuberculosis. They were under the assumption that people got tuberculosis from working with ink, and they built a hospital for them. Had, I believe, like a 4-story hotel. They kept the retirees in. Retirement home. I guess they didn't stay in the hotel, they stayed in the retirement home, but had a hotel for the workers' families and such. A lot of the buildings have either fallen in or burnt. There's a few still standing though. Got a biker coming up over there on the left. You see the big smokestack over there. I'm not sure what those buildings right there were. This other big building out here on the right, I'm gonna guess it was the hotel. It looked like about a 4-story. Well, I said, going to say we'd stop up here and look at it, but maybe we will. A lot of water running across the road here. Be careful in that water. Yeah, that truck pulled out just in time. We'll swing in here and take a look at the Pressman's place. Out here at the Pressman's home area today. This is about 9 miles north of Rogersville, Tennessee, on State Road 94, in between State Roads 66 and 70. The old wing there. I had some guy comment here a while back, said that I was calling this thing a wing. He wasn't going to watch my videos. Whatever. Hurt my feelings. I'm gonna guess that right there. Well, that ain't no hotel. It's got too many windows in it to be a hotel. Not sure what that building would have been. There's the smokestack. I think it might be in focus there now, or at least on the screen. Go around here and look at this waterworks. Their hydroelectric plant, like a aqueduct type. I can't see it all when I'm filming through this phone. Sun in my eyes. Goes back up the mountain there. You got the pump house back there in the rear. Place right here, I don't know what that is. Looks like it could have been a gas station with the way the concrete pad right here. I'm gonna guess they had a couple gas pumps. Sat right there, one over at the other end. I'd say right there they probably had a sign at one time. But there's some other kind of little shed. It might have been the pump house. I don't know what the other one would have been. Looks like it's got some sort of garage or something underneath it. All right, let's get on down the road. We'll run across 94 here into 70. There's the big pond, semi-lake. Got the old cattail farm over there. Swampy area. There's the rooster farm. Towed her home over there. Bull over there stomping the ground. What he's mad at. Nice looking old farmhouse. We'll be taking a left down here on Highway 70, or State Road 70. Down here at the Hoot and Holler Cafe. Hoot and Holler will be off on our right down here. Not sure what kind of little old building this will be on our left. Some kind of old, used to be store, I guess. Right here. Hoot and Holler's that orange, yellowish looking store. Alright, ain't nothing coming. Hoot and Holler, I guess that's open, I don't know. There's 3 vehicles there at the Hoot and Holler. Get this thing in gear. There's a couple bikers. Big slide right there at one time. We'll be up there in a minute. Go around this horseshoe turn here. Lot of graffiti on that rock. Just right here was the slide area a few years ago. A couple of people got killed. Slid off the mountain. There's a fire tower. I don't think I'd ever noticed it going this way. Back up there. This is the area I like along the Clinch River. Just outside of Kyle's Ford, Tennessee. Might be in Kyle's Ford. Yeah, we'll call it Kyle's Ford. There's the sign. Wildlife management area back in there. The old steel bridge there on the left. Over on the left right here is the River Place. River Place on the Clinch. That's a place to eat. I don't know if it's still open or not. I'll try to check that. Add it in on the video. This road is in bad shape right here. Broke off and leaning off to the right. You go off to the right, you're hurting. Is having a standoff. Maybe not. Coming into Blackwater here now. At 604, if you go out through there to the right, you end up over in Duffield if you hit all the right roads. Blackwater Post Office and Computer and Internet Center. Well folks, we're going to call it the end of this video, I guess. Appreciate you watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Leave us a like and a comment, and we'll catch you on the next one. Adios. There's Mayberry. Stone Mountain straight ahead.